Back at you with another video. Alright guys, so a few people have comment on and are saying that they believe that Tyson Fury is possibly he could be overlooking somebody like Deontay Wilder, because last weekend he announced that he will be facing Anthony Joshua in 2 back-to-back fights 2021. Although I've seen some fucking reports where people are basically saying that maybe this is not going to happen, but I'm not going to read into that because I don't want to think negative. So I'm not. That's why I'm not even reporting that, because I don't want to think none of the negative. I want to just believe that Tyson Fury will be fighting Anthony Joshua, and that's that. But some people like Andre Ward believe that's not a good move for for Deontay Wilder. For Tyson Fury for going out there and basically announcing it, because they're saying that this could possibly be Tyson Fury overlooking Deontay Wilder, and this could give Deontay Wilder motivation, right? Motivation, and he's gonna look at this like, oh, now Fury is thinking about this Anthony Joshua fight, and he's not worrying about me, and he's gonna train harder and everything. Now, I don't think people should really read too much into that. I think that was Tyson Fury saying that because he was just excited. He was probably just excited because he knows how much the world wants to see an undisputed heavyweight boxing match. He knows that people want to see him fight Anthony Joshua. I'm sure he has a huge following on Twitter. I'm sure he gets messages upon messages from fans saying, hey, you're gonna whoop Anthony Joshua and this and that, and he knows that the public, the boxing fans at least, want to see him fight Anthony Joshua. So he was probably just excited when he was excited that he was able to make this agreement or whatever it was for him to get the Joshua fight. So that's why he announced it, because he wanted to excite his fans. So I don't think people should look at that like, oh, he's overlooking Deontay Wilder. Now, Deontay Wilder should be going into this rematch with more determination, right? He should be wanting to avenge his loss against Tyson Fury. He should be going in there wanting to, win back that fight, because he lost in a very embarrassing fashion. So he should be trying to improve himself as a fighter, change his game plan so that what happened in the last fight doesn't happen in the third fight, if he can do that. But he should go in there wanting to, prove a point. Now, Tyson Fury, obviously this is boxing, and boxers have done these things in the past where they overlook their opponents. But Tyson Fury has fought Deontay Wilder in what is it now? 20 rounds. He fought him 12 rounds the first fight. The second fight went 7 rounds, I believe. So 19 rounds, almost 20 rounds. So he knows what he has to do against Deontay Wilder, right? He fought Deontay Wilder twice, right? He fought him the safety first type of way the first time, the boxer type of way, and then he fought him with an aggressive approach, and he was able to beat him. So I think that Deontay Wilder knows what he's dealing with when it comes to I think that Tyson Fury knows what he's dealing with when it comes to Deontay Wilder's style, right? I would be more worried if this was like the first time Tyson Fury was fighting Deontay Wilder, and he was already announcing that he's going to fight, Anthony Joshua, because I'd be like, oh man, you got to focus on Wilder though. But he's fought Wilder, so he has plenty of experience of what Deontay Wilder brings to the table, right? He's felt Deontay Wilder's power. He knows that Deontay Wilder is constantly throwing that right hand. He knows he has to worry about ducking that right hand, right? The way he was able to do in the first fight a few times. So I don't think that people should be too worried about, Tyson Fury possibly overlooking Deontay Wilder. I do think that Tyson Fury is probably going to go into this fight, into the Deontay Wilder fight, with even more confidence, because now he knows he could hurt, not only hurt Deontay Wilder, but he could stop him. So he's probably going to go into that fight even more confident, right? His ego is going to be even bigger, right? I just hope he keeps himself in shape, in the same shape, because Tyson Fury does have a history where sometimes he'll balloon up in weight. I just hope that he stays in the same shape, the same type of physical shape he was against Deontay Wilder and the last time around, just to keep himself in shape, just so he could keep himself sharp and everything, But I don't think Tyson Fury is overlooking Deontay Wilder. I think that he's just excited that he's gonna fight Anthony Joshua, and hopefully that fight actually does happen next year, as he said. I hope it does. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed. I hope it does. Anyway, guys, that's all I have to say. Maybe you guys disagree with me. Maybe you guys think that Deontay Wilder, no, that Tyson Fury, excuse me, is overlooking Deontay Wilder. Maybe you think, he's gonna end up losing because he's thinking about Anthony Joshua and he's not thinking about Deontay Wilder. I don't think that's gonna happen. Again, this is boxing. He could lose, obviously, but I think that he's focusing on Deontay Wilder, and I think he's one of those guys that when he does fight an opponent, he takes him serious. He trains hard, even though he jokes around in the press conferences and sometimes even in the ring he jokes around. I do think that Tyson Fury is a professional and he takes his opponents very seriously. You know what I'm saying? So I just think he knows what he has to do against Deontay Wilder. So that's all I have to say, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'm out. Peace.